Hello everyone, this is Josefa Edman, your Internet Marketing Success Coach, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about choosing a domain name, choosing the best domain name for your business. And owning your own domain name is really easy and relatively cheap, and it increases your professionalism, makes you more looking professional, almost overnight. And finding an appropriate domain will protect your brand from competition, pull in maximum traffic from advertising, and get listed in the top search engine results. Search engines like good domain names. It's part of your content. Okay? I especially like domain names that touch on a solution, a solution to a problem, and then position me as an authority on a topic. For example, let's say if I'm a blogger, I can use a domain name, let's say onlinebloggerpro.com, something with a pro, professional. It could be anything pro, okay? Another option is a domain name that tramples on the emotions of a person so that he will quickly want to click on my ad and hear what I have to say. For example, if I have skin problem and I see a domain name that says skindarkestsecret.com, actually I don't know if that exists or not, just made it up, I would look into that. I would see what do they have to say, what's the darkest secret, okay? And people actually, when they register a domain name, they really put little thought into the whole process. Okay, so you really need to own at least one domain name. Some people have several, but you can have one, and then afterwards you can use that one domain name for several landing pages. You have your domain name, then slash something, slash free training, slash CD, slash skincare. You can use that one domain name for several landing pages or squeeze pages. Okay. Actually, it's really something really basic. You really have to own your own domain name. Not owning one shows the person that's looking at your ad that you are not professional. Okay, if let's say you have a replicated site of your main business and just using that slash your name, that's really doesn't seem professional. So here are just a couple of points to remember. The first one is keep it simple when you choose a domain name, okay? Something that will be easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember, okay? Because sometimes you may need to give a person your domain name when you're talking to him on the phone. So you want it to be as the easiest, not difficult to spell. Sometimes you don't, if you're using your own name, in your domain name, you have no option. Like I used with my blog, Meet Josefa Edman. Not everyone knows how to spell Josefa, but in this case, it was really more important for me to use my whole name and not use something else. But if possible, if it depends on you, and you're not using your own personal name to brand yourself, try to make it easy to spell. Another thing is register plural and hyphenated versions, okay? Because sometimes people misspell domain names, and you also don't want your competitors to start using your domain name with, a plural or hyphenated version, okay? The third thing is, if possible, and it's really important point, use top keywords in the domain name. After doing some research on what's a good keyword, what you're trying to promote, try to put that in your domain name, okay? Let's say if you're talking about skin, skincare, acne care, try to put that, if that's one of your domain, your keywords, try to put that into the domain name. Another thing is try, if possible, to make it generic, okay? Because your site, your website, your landing page might change from time to time. So when I, for example, chose Meet Josefa Edman, well, today I'm talking about internet marketing. I mean, maybe in a couple of years they'll be talking about something else. It's generic enough which I can change the content of that website. Okay, I can also use Josefa Edman Partners. Who is Josefa Edman? JosefaEdmanMarketing.com. Okay. If you're thinking more of a business, not so much your personal name, but you want to kind of brand your business and not yourself. You can also do something also generic like fitforlife.com or idealtrends.com or idealindustries.com. Also something kind of generic. Okay? And the last point is buy the .com, .net, .biz versions of your domain name, because you know what? You don't want your competitors to start using your domain name with a different ending. Sometimes you will have to buy like 10 to 15 domain names that are kind of similar just to make sure that you possess all your relevant domain names. So the next thing to do is go and register a domain name, do some research, and you'll need to buy a domain name. It's a monthly cost, usually under $10, and also you'll have to get basting hosting. I use GoDaddy.com. There are others. You don't have to use GoDaddy.com, but I found it very easy to use, relatively cheap, and you can do it. Just choose a domain name, within an hour. So do your research, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.